when you're on the path to excellence, the path to greatness, it's going to require a certain amount of things. It's not a normal life, bro. Like, it's not a normal life. It's not an easy life. There's nothing easy about it. There's nothing normal about it. That's the thing. A lot of people, bro, is not going to be on your tip. A lot of people is just going to choose to misunderstand you because that's what they feel like doing. People are going to feel how they're going to feel at the end of the day, and they'll do whatever they want to do. So, the life and the path of the chosen is a very narrow path. You're probably going to be a more family-oriented person and not have all these scattered friends because it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Like, when you're different, bro, when you're not like everybody else, because if you're doing what everybody else is doing, you're going to get the same result that everybody else has. So if you want different results than everybody else has, you have to do different things. When you do different things, you're an outcast from these people. You're different. You're cut from a different cloth entirely. Because you're doing different things, you're probably doing harder things. So these people, they're not going to accept it. They feel some sort of animosity towards you because of the choices you make, because of the path you take in life. And that's why the chosen ones cannot have a lot of friends, bro. It's not that you don't have, it's not that you can't, it's something that's just not going to happen. You could be cool to a lot of people too, but are you really close to them? Probably not. That's just what it is. And if you want to be just like everybody else and not live that chosen path, then you're going to be just like everybody else, getting the same results everybody else is getting. People block blessings, bro. Just regular people out there doing regular things. They block your blessings. Because if you're around these people, you automatically can't be yourself and express yourself to the powers that you could. Because it makes them uncomfortable. These people want you to be them. These people, they don't want you to be better than them. They don't want you to do better than them. And when you do, and when they get these ideas in their mind that you are doing better than them, it creates problems. And this is exactly why the chosen ones cannot have a lot of friends. It makes sense when you think about it. It's something that can't happen, bro. You'll be a more family-oriented person. It's going to be very quality people, and that's about it. There'll be acquaintances too. There'll be people you'll be cool with. But to have like a bunch of friends around you in life, it's just not going to happen because they can't accept who you are. They don't want to accept that you're the leading guy in the pack. They don't want to accept reality. They want everybody else around them to be the same. They want to be attached to each other and they're all the same. Oh, if you're doing something bigger, it's a problem. That's how they are. And it's on them. And it's unfortunate, but it's on them. We could deal with whatever's going on. It don't matter. It's really them that's the problem, bro. So this is why you're going to stick to quality people only. More family-oriented life with very few people around you. And then the acquaintances. Other than that, bro, it's going to be... You're not going to have many friends, nor do you want many friends. It's not that you can't be cool with people. You could probably be cool with a whole lot of people just like myself, but it's just not going to work. This happened on my journey. It's probably happening to some of you guys. I don't know. But this is what it's like. People get uncomfortable, bro, when you're doing bigger things. They feel some type of way about it. They feel into what you're doing and kind of who you are. And they can't feel comfortable around you. They just can't. They can't accept it. Some people can. The odd person can, which is great. That's what you want. You want people around you who's going to accept what is. It's the best mind frame you could possibly be in. I don't understand why people gotta care so much. Like who's doing what or whatever. Just live in the moment, you idiots. I don't get it. You just make them uncomfortable, bro. They feel they have to be doing what you're doing, or they feel they want to be better than you, so when you're actually doing better things in life, they get upset. They don't want to accept it. And I'm a firm believer anybody can do anything. It's all about what you want to do, and you're just a person that comes by that proves to them that they could be doing probably what you do. Maybe not exactly what you do, but something different and more successful than they currently are. So you're just someone that comes around, bro, and makes them feel reality. And a lot of people in life don't want to feel reality, and that's the problem. They want all these escapes. Let's smoke some weed and not think about how we're not doing so great. Let's drink and think about how we're not doing so great. Let's do all these things. But then there's you, who lives in the face of reality doing the things you do. That's where it causes problems with these people, because you hold yourself 100% accountable. They don't. They don't hold themselves 100% accountable. Because if they did, they'd have more of a drive in life and towards the things that they're doing. They don't care enough. They'd rather just slack. They'd rather do things half-assed. It's all about fun and all this stuff. And life is whatever you want it to be. But the truth is, when you take life a little bit more seriously and you have strong purpose and strong whys in life, you're just not going to be cool with most of these people. That's all it is. And they make it this way. You're okay. They're not. You're fine. They're not. They don't want to accept that you work your ass off harder than they work. They don't want to accept that you want it more than they want it. They don't want to accept that you're probably a little bit more intelligent than they are. They'd rather be bitter about it and act weird and all this other kind of stuff. That's why I'm saying, you're probably, if you're chosen, if you're on a chosen path, you're probably going to stick a lot to yourself and to your family around you, and that's about it, and a few people tops. And you could be cool with a few people in public, whatever. Sure, a few acquaintances, whatever. But even then, bro, like whenever they get to know you a little bit better, some weird shit could potentially start to happen. It's not 100% that it will. The odd person's cool. Like, I got a few actual friends, bro, that like, they're fully okay with me becoming as successful as whatever. They know what kind of path I'm on. They know the things that I do in life. They're not pressed about it. We can hang out and not even talk about it. We can hang out and everything's cool. That's the people you want. That's the people you want in your life, bro. And we consider those people kind of like family, man. Like, you just know you and these people will be cool forever, no matter what. It's all about a mindset at the end of the day. It really is. And I just can't, bro, I can't stand the people that just can't accept like reality in the face of it. They don't want to. They feel some kind of way about it, and it's stupid. I don't even like those kind of people, bro, to be honest. And that's why it's not a good match. They don't like you either. We see the world differently. We see things differently. We are more switched on people. We are more alert, and in reality, they are not. They're more people that kind of sit back and They'll believe whatever they want to believe. If something rubs them the wrong way, oh yeah, no, no, no. That's not how we are. We live in the face of reality. Things are how they are. There's no questioning it. It's 100% this way when we're speaking real facts. And they're beating around the bush a lot, and they're those kind of people, believe and think whatever they want. That's why we do not get along at all. Not even the slightest bit. Because we're just logical people, bro. We do things the right way, and these people are kind of goofballs. They just believe what they want instead of believing the truth. The one truth that exists. They don't care. Similar to the feminists, they'll believe whatever they want to believe. If it benefits them, if it helps their little minds do a little bit better, instead of accepting reality. And the funny thing is these people will always get a reality check when it's all said and done. The things they don't want to accept, that is, it's going to be a struggle for them. They'll struggle for a lot longer, and they will see the hard way. They don't want to feel the pains of the truth. They don't want to feel that, bro. You're willing to feel all of it. You're built a little bit differently, a little bit tougher. In fact, a lot tougher. A lot tougher. They ain't ready for it, bro. They don't even want the smoke. They don't want you around them, nothing. And we want to live in our little fairy tale. They don't want you around. They don't. These people's toxic, bro. They're not open-minded. I could be open-minded enough to listen to whatever they have to say. But if there's things that's wrong, and it's 100% wrong, I'm going to call it out, and they're probably going to get a little bit offended. But it really is that way. And that's why I don't really like those kind of people. They don't like me. We're not a match made in heaven. We're a match made in hell. And that's why chosen folks can only have a certain amount of people around them. Family don't mean blood. Not to me. Family can be anywhere in the world. It could be anybody. I have more people that is not my blood related people that's closer to me than there is. I actually don't know one person who I'm blood related to. Alive that I'm close to, I don't even think there's one. Not even one. And that goes to show, bro, like, it don't mean much. There's your soul tribe out there in the world. There's people, and I know a lot of other people like this as well. I talk with a lot of people, bro, and I know a lot of people like this as well. Like, it's really not that deep. There's very similar people in the world, and we are scattered everywhere, bro. And we see eye to eye. We see things from a more logical standpoint than a lot of these clowns that just want to believe the clown world bullshit to make themselves feel better. Oh yeah, this is how it is. This is how we grew up. This is how it is. This is what we know. You were never ever corrected, were you? You just want to believe that because you were born like that, because you were born around that kind of stuff. You don't want to be open-minded. You don't want to learn about life. You don't want to learn about the world. You don't want to learn about how shit really is and how shit operates. I am starving for more of that all the time. That is who I am. That is how I've gotten better over the years. That is how I continue to get better all the time. And these people don't want none of that, bro. They don't. That's why you gotta act not even like who you are when you come around most people. Because they don't like the real you. And you know that's true. They don't like the person you actually are. They might like the person that you make them think that you are sometimes. But that's not even really who you are. And that's why when they get to know you more, they don't like you and things change because they don't even like who you really are. That's why it's never going to work with some people. Most people, it's not. Because most people is full of it. Most people are phony Montanas, bro. They don't really live that life. They don't really want to know the truth. You do, they don't. You can be open-minded, they can't. They just see things, yeah, it's this way. Yeah, they're so stuck in their way. Yeah, it's this way. Why not be open-minded enough to at least debate? Yeah, I see it from that standpoint. I understand what you're saying. I can do things like that all the time, bro. I'm not so quick to be like, unless it's an actual fact and it's blatant. I try to see other people's perspectives. I try to see other people's ways of how they do certain things. That's how you have to be, but bro, most of these people ain't like that. So you're not going to get along with most people. The chosen are not going to have a lot of friends. They're just not. Bro, I used to have thousands of friends, literally. Literally. And I lost most of that when I started to become who I really am on the inside and bring my insides to the world. Who I really am, I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to bring the best of me out to the world. I'm going to do work. When you start to do that and you start to be who you actually are, you will see what's real right in front of you when it comes to people and everything else. You will see what's real. You're not going to see what's real when you're being the person everyone else wants you to be to make them feel better. That's who I used to be. That's how I kind of used to be when I was younger. You're being more of a people pleaser. You're being more of a person, a more likable person. Being a more likable person is kind of people pleasing, and we all have to do it sometimes. Even to this day, we have to do it sometimes when we go to certain places. You have to put on that act when you get some groceries or you're ordering food from somebody. If I go in, bro, and it might sound like rude or ignorant or something like this, I'm not even having a conversation with these people. I'm just going to tell them what I want and keep a straight face and swipe my debit card, take the food, and just get out of there, bro, because that's what I'm there for. But we have to do these little acts, right? And it's probably right to do that at times. Probably is. But it's not who you really are. We're more animalistic than we'll ever imagine, bro. We really are. And most of these people, like the ones you don't really get along with, are putting on acts 24/7. That's who they are. They're putting on those acts 24/7 to be a likable person. Let's have these conversations and be likable people. They're never really themselves. It took for me to go through a lot of bullshit in life to actually start to be myself. When I started to see how bullshit everybody else was, people are lying to each other 24/7, bro. You see all these problems in the world. These breakups, these betrayals from friends, these divorces, these this, these that, all this stuff. They're all stuck in their acts. They really are. And they'll do that for a long time, bro. I saw the truth of the world and right through it at a very young age. In my teen years, I started to see that almost nothing is legit. Almost nothing is legit, bro. It's rare to come by stuff that's legit. That's why I'm saying get your few people and that's going to be it. It's going to be it for me. It's going to be it for most of you guys, hopefully. Other than that, it's all watered down bunch of bullshit, bro. That's why I don't care about people that much. They don't care about us. They don't care about me. They don't care about you. Why should we care so much about them being on good terms and all this stuff? I'm just going to be a savage in the world, bro. Because I know how cold and calculated and savage a lot of these other people actually are. They might come off as right nice and stuff like this. I ain't buying it. I've seen it too many times. I'm just going to be who I am. I'm not going to be this unlikable just demon. But I'm just going to be who I am. I don't really care about you. I don't know. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? People just want to come and use you, bro. That's what most people in the world want to do. Swear to God. When you see these things as deeply as I've seen these things, you would understand exactly where I'm coming from, and I know a lot of you guys do. I know a lot of you guys do. But I really need you to understand it this deeply because it's really this way. Most people is a bunch of phony Montanans, bro. Even the people that's right nice when you get this, when they give you your food and stuff, they're doing that because they have to. Is that authentic? No. Everywhere I go, even in stores and other places, I feel it's just fake shit. And that's why we kind of have to sometimes blend in, don't we? Because this is what it is. That's what it is. And I don't feel my best when I'm doing that kind of stuff. I just like to be who I am, be raw, be real, in the moment, authentic, feel, create, and do. That's what I like. It's more animalistic, it's more natural. It's not, hi, can I take your order please? Bro, it's scripted. It almost drives me nuts to this point. Because I already know what they're going to say, and it's just like, it annoys me. But we have to hear it to get what we want. We got to do all those things. It is what it is. We kind of have to play along with it and all this stuff. Business is business, right? That's what it is. There's nothing real about it. There's nothing authentic about it. I don't even like those people. They don't really like me. We kind of get those vibes. They're looking at me funny. I'm looking at them funny. I'm here, motherfucker. You know this is the real shit. And they're looking at me like kind of funny. Yeah, look at me funny. I don't care. I just don't care, bro. Like, I just don't care. And you know why? I used to care way too much about so many people. Thousands. All to realize they never gave a sweet fuck about me. And when I went through my trials and tribulations and my hard times and all this other stuff, that's when I understood how cold the world actually was and how I was going to conquer Earth. Because that's my birthright. I was never who I should have been. It had to take me to go through the most to understand even who I actually am as a person. And what I was doing was appeasing to everybody else. It felt right at the moments until everything came tumbling down. Until true colors showed, until you realize, wow, you got used here, you got used there. It's all about these people using each other, bro. Almost nothing's real. This is one of the realest videos I've ever made. No cap. But this is what it really is, bro. That's why being more selfish in life is a must today. It was honestly this way since the beginning of time. Don't get caught being that people pleaser. Don't get caught up appeasing to all these other people. You're not their slave. You're not born to make these people happy and to be a fake person to make them happy. That's not what you're born to do, bro. You're born to be you. You're born to be real. You're born to be authentic. You're born to be free. You're born to live your best life. And you want people next to you who think the same types of ways. That's what you want. We are also not born to be alone. It's okay to be. But it's so good to get your people, bro. It's so good to get your people who see the same things you see. They see the exact same shit. They're down for the real shit. It's no manipulation, it's no lying to short term get their way. It's the real shit. That's what you want. That's what I want. That's what we all want. It's what has to happen. And for the rest of them, screw them. Let them dislike you, bro, because they can't have their way with you. They're little brokey bums. Complaining and they don't like you and stuff like this. Don't like me. I don't like you either. They're dependent on you, bro. They're dependent on you to light up their day. Make me happy. Do something. Do a backflip. Bro, if you guys only understood how much I've done for people in the past and got backstabbed, ridiculous. Sometimes it takes you to go through those things to understand what's what. That's when I stopped caring completely. And so many people dropped. I went from literally having thousands of friends on social media, on my old Facebook, to cutting that in half. Coming on the end of high school and then cutting that in half again. Now we're down to about 300, cutting that half again. Down to about 150, cut that down to about 100. Cut that back down again, get down to about 60 to 50. All to come to realize, fuck it. I'm deleting this shit. I don't want this. I don't want to see any of you. You all disgust me. This was all fake. You're all fake. A bunch of bullshit, bro. That's what it is. When you really see who's with you, bro, it's not going to be much. And that's when you're going to move on with your life and you're going to be better in every way, shape, and form. It's a tough reality to deal with at first. And then you bounce back and you become much better in every way, shape, and form. Don't be that person, bro, that falls into the traps of society and other people. Don't believe other people, bro. Don't believe their bullshit. You're doing things for them all the time. Screw them. All they ever done was take advantage of you. Making it seem like you're all cool, you're all friends, and you're doing things together and all this stuff, all to realize there was nothing ever there. It never mattered, nothing. And then when you get serious about who you are, bro, they like you even less. Because you start to actually be who you are now. They start to realize they're not on your level. They start to realize you're more successful than them. You're smarter, stronger, bigger, faster. You're everything more than them. Fuck them. I don't care who thinks this is arrogant or cocky or anything. I will beat you from pillar to post. You beat me at nothing. This is what you want. I was humble to you the whole time. We were boys, right? That's how it was. But now that you want to do this, I'm going to show you. Beat you at everything. And now we're nothing. Now we're nothing. I'm happy you wanted it to be this way. Because now I reign supreme, live a way better life than you, and you're not going to be a part of it. And now you're going to fall. And I'm going to rise. And I'm going to smile. And you're not. I love this shit, bro. They can't fuck with you. They can't do nothing with you, bro. Massive success is the best revenge.